There's a storm that hits not in the physical, but in the spiritual. Some of you watching this right now have been walking through a season of questioning. Quiet questions, the kind that linger in your chest but never make it to your lips. Why would they hate me like this? Why would they want to see me lose everything? Your peace, your joy, your very sense of stability, it's all been under fire. And not because you did anything wrong, but because of the darkness residing in others. What's being exposed right now is not about your behavior, but about their inner state. You looked inward, trying to find fault. You thought maybe if you had been kinder, quieter, more distant, maybe things would have gone differently. But the truth is, this isn't about what you did. It's about the spiritual poverty they carry within. Envy can turn the most familiar face into a bitter enemy. This is not a misunderstanding. It's not competition, it's spiritual sickness, rooted in pride, fear, and a desperate scarcity mindset. Some people don't just want what you have, they want you to have nothing. Your peace bothers them, your purpose threatens them, and your elevation exposes their stagnancy. It's not personal, it's spiritual. And yes, it's heartbreaking. Knowing that someone you loved, supported, and possibly even protected could harbor that kind of darkness toward you. It cuts deep. But now is not the time to internalize that pain. It's time to stop making their hatred your responsibility. You didn't cause it, and you can't cure it. Here's what you need to understand. Their curses carry no weight. Their gossip holds no power. Every hidden attempt to sabotage your life has already been intercepted by divine protection. You may not have seen it, but every time they tried to block your path, the universe stepped in and rerouted it for your good. You're not just being kept afloat, you're being planted, rooted, reinforced, elevated in the face of every whispered lie and behind-the-scenes attack. Not to shame them, but to confirm that protection has always surrounded you. The same people who wanted to see you fall will now have front-row seats to your rise. You didn't retaliate. You didn't curse them back. You cried, you stayed kind, you kept showing up, and that posture didn't go unnoticed. It's the reason why your covering has been upgraded. So stop asking why they hate you. That's not your business anymore. Your only job now is to keep shining. Keep walking forward. Keep loving loud. Keep stepping into purpose even when misunderstood. Because your very existence is triggering to those who abandoned their own calling. But that's not your burden to carry. Let their darkness reveal itself and move on. For many of you, walking away from toxic people wasn't the full release. It was just the first step. Physical distance means nothing if you're still spiritually connected. Some of you blocked numbers but didn't block energetic access, and that's why the interference is still happening. The confusion, the fatigue, the spiritual heaviness, it's not you. It's the residue of an uncut spiritual cord. When you're still emotionally or energetically entangled, the door remains cracked open. And that's all the opposition needs to delay your breakthrough. It's time to speak with authority, to call your energy back, to shut every spiritual back door, because some people stay tied to your life through guilt, obsession, or manipulation. They want access to your favor without apology, presence without permission, no more. This next chapter of your life is too sacred to let unhealed ties poison the soil. You've come too far, fought too long, and healed too deeply to let energetic parasites siphon your peace. Close it, seal it, and walk forward without turning back. Some of you have been spiritually tracked, not by accident but by design. Monitoring spirits, obsessive energy, word curses, rituals. These are not conspiracy theories. These are spiritual realities, and your movement has been shadowed in realms you couldn't even see. The enemy has tried to use people close to you, consciously or unconsciously, to monitor your growth, delay your blessings, and interfere with your elevation. But no more. What was once hidden is now exposed, and what's exposed can no longer operate in secret. This surveillance ends today. The heaviness before the breakthrough, the confusion at the moment of clarity. It wasn't just emotional, it was spiritual tagging. But now you have the awareness and the authority to end it. Permanently. It's not enough to just physically disconnect. You have to emotionally release and spiritually disengage. No more checking in, no more old messages, no more holding space for what was already spiritually condemned. Total obedience is your weapon. Every time you linger in old ties, you give the enemy access. Partial obedience becomes an open invitation, but full freedom requires full detachment, not just from the person, but from the energetic grip they still have on your life. You are not a victim, you are a vessel, and your elevation will not be stopped. Let this be the moment you choose full alignment, full obedience, full protection. The cord is cut, your path is clear, and what's next is waiting on your full release. And now repeat this prayer with me. Dear God, I release myself from every spiritual tie, known or unknown, that is no longer aligned with my purpose. I call my energy back from every corner it has been spread to people, places, and patterns that no longer serve my journey. I speak clarity into every space where confusion once lived. I reclaim my mind, my peace, and my emotional stability. Every soul tie, every obsessive energy, every monitoring spirit is now broken. I cancel every contract that was formed without my consent. I choose peace. I choose alignment. I choose detachment from any energy rooted in envy, obsession, or spiritual control. I declare that my life is now spiritually sealed. No one has access unless divinely permitted. I close every back door that once allowed interference. I break the cycles of spiritual surveillance. I revoke every tracking attempt. I am now hidden in sacred clarity. My future is no longer delayed. My movement is no longer watched. I declare divine timing is now flowing freely in my favor. I rise above every curse, word, or ritual meant to slow me down. My vibration is protected. My purpose is fortified. I walk forward today fully released, fully free, fully empowered. The cord is cut and peace is my portion. Amen.